Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here we are from Group 4. We are going to present the material about qualitative design analysis using discourse analysis method. Our members are Putri Dewan Tari, Rifqi and Calista Tiara Putri. So without any further ado, let's get started. Before going to the research analysis, I'm going to give the definition of discourse analysis. Discourse analysis is qualitative research approaches used in analyzing the use of language in social contexts. Researchers employ these techniques to understand the word by investigating the underlying meaning of what people say and how they say it, whether in face-to-face conversation, documents, nonverbal interaction, or images.
Advantages of discourse analysis. There are three advantages of discourse analysis. The first is discourse analysis helps researchers uncover the motivation behind a text by allowing them to view a problem from a higher stance. The second, it is useful for studying the underlying meaning of a spoken or written text as it considers the social and historical context. The third, it helps to understand the functions of language and how discourse can be used to foster positive social change.
Disadvantage of discourse. Once there are different approaches to discourse analysis, so choosing the most suitable method for a setting can be challenging. Two, it can be highly time consuming. 3. Some have argued that it is nothing more than a deconstructive reading of a text to understand its underlying meaning. It does not provide answers to questions based on scientific research. Again, the first thesis analysis. A background of study. According to research from Cynthia Monica Reliana, Natalina Asi, Maria Arina Luardini, the point of this research is discourse analysis. Discourse can be categorized into two kinds of discourse: spoken and written discourse. Spoken discourse is possibly the form of discourse that puts the great problem in terms of analysis. A spoken discourse is often considered to be less plain, and as we know that there are many factors can influence the way people speak or use the spoken discourse like the speech events. B. Formulation problem. Once, how to overcome difficulties for students to understand the teacher's explanation when speaking English. 2. What should a teacher prepare before teaching in class? C. Objective of study. Research from books. The writer's objective on this study is to the objective are to analyze the teacher's use of spoken English in her instruction, referring to the lesson plan, the structure used by the teacher, the vocabulary used by the teacher. The data were obtained from class observation and interview with the teacher.
Next point is the technique of data analysis. To get the data, the researchers observe in the class by recording the teaching learning activities in the English class. From the recording, the researchers transcribe the teacher's use of English, grammar, and vocabulary in her instructions. Besides that, the researchers also interviewed the teacher about the language used by using interview guideline. The next is the finding and discussions. The first is the descriptions of the data. The source of this data is the teachers and students at SMPN 16 Palangkaraya through class observations and interview. The English teachers and students are the main source because all the information needed for the research get by the teacher and the students. They tell about how the teacher used English instructions, grammar, and vocabulary in class. The second is the analysis of the data. From the research, we can see that the communications and interactions between teachers and students in class is very important to maintain good relationships and involved with the material to be delivered at the lessons. The results of observations 1 show that English teacher use L1, which is Indonesian, and L2, which is English, while teaching English in class. Although she focused on the use of English, she still used Indonesian to make sure that her students could understand what she was saying. The last is the conclusions. The teacher's use of English in her instructions was appropriate with the lesson plan, consisting of orientations, apperceptions, motivations, and giving references. The teacher used English spoken language at the first and then followed by Indonesians because of the student's weakness is in English. The teacher also used simple vocabulary, which all of them were used to make the conditions of the classroom alive and give relaxing atmosphere that the teacher's utterances could be easily understood by the students.
So that's all from our presentation. We do apologize if we have many mistakes during the video presentation. And thank you very much for watching. And the last we say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.